And what's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy, Coach Dante, in the building with you guys, man. Please comment, like, and subscribe on the video. Not trying to talk so loud. Not trying to wake my girl up at all. But y'all just saw me do a Davis Mills video. Is he the guy? Why don't you guys comment, like, subscribe on that? This is another video, and this is for the Houston Astros. Y'all know I've been keeping up with a lot of Astros games a lot. Sometime I will stream a game here and there. As soon as the NBA is over with, y'all will see me do more and more baseball Astros streams as well, content as well. But I want to get back into it. It's been a while since I dropped a review video up on them, on their games and how they've been playing. The Astros just recently had a 10-game winning streak. A 10-game winning streak. What this is. Started with Seattle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They just had it recently, an 11-game winning streak. That was snapped by Washington. That was snapped by pretty much the Washington Nationals, pretty much. But the 11-game winning streak as a whole, the Astros second in pitching. They're the second top pitching team in the MLB. They have the best bullpen in the MLB. Jake Odorizzi went down with an injury versus the Boston Red Sox. The Angels led the division for half a part of the year, but again, kind of knew they wasn't keeping that division lead because, again, the Angels do not have enough pitching. Astros got far better pitching. The only pitching that the Angels have is Shohei Ohtani. Varma Valdez struggled kind of early in the year. I thought the Astros really lost a fluky game. They lost a fluky game against the Diamondbacks where Varma Valdez had hit a batter with the bases loaded. Other than that, if he doesn't do that, the Astros win that game 1-0 and sweep that series. Astros they played the recent series that they played. They played, I believe, the Texas Rangers. They beat them in a 4-game series, 3-1. They lost. The only game that they lost pretty much was the first game of the series to Mayton giving up most of the runs, and the Astros come from behind, and they won the next 3 straight. One of them, Odorizzi, pretty much shutting out the Texas Rangers. Christian Javier getting his first win in the rotation. Justin Verlander outpointing Martin Perez pretty much. He was outpointed. Pretty much outpointed. Then we went to Toronto. We had a blast in Toronto. 11-7 blast the first game. We lost the very next 2 on a close game. We should have won the 3rd game pretty much. Again, we lost that game 3-2. We took the lead 2-1. The next thing you know, Varma Valdez up 0-2 with 2 outs. He hits a batter. He's got full momentum. He hits a batter, and all of a sudden, Bo Bichette just comes and he just hits a 2-run blast, and all of the game is over just right there. It just seems like when the Astros walk a batter, momentum strikes. If the Astros make their opponent hits and let that defense play, the Astros can, play defense with the best of them. Astros is second in fielding. They're second in fielding, so they have a good fielding team. They have guys that can throw people out in the play. Everybody in the Astros field that play on the outfield can throw people out. And that's crazy. Jeremy Pena's been good. Jeremy Pena's hitting .293. He struggled early in the part of the half of the year, but that's part of being a rookie. But now he's trying to cover off the baseball. Altuve, since he came off the DL with that hamstring injury, This guy has been tearing the cover off the baseball, man. That Altuve early in the year would not have struck out against the Arizona Diamondbacks with 2 men on, nobody out. Second and third, nobody out. He struck out in that play. He struck out on that. I think that was the turning point of the game when he struck out pretty much. But other than that, he's hot right now. Brantley has been very good. The batting champion for last year, Yuli Gurriel, has not been really good, but I think he's gonna come. I think he's gonna come up a little bit. We have probably had the worst hitting catchers in the MLB, but they are very, very good on defense. They're very, very good at throwing people out on the base pass when they're trying to steal. Jason Castro had a key at bat against what was that? What was that team? Against the Rangers. He did have a key at bat in a 2-1 win when Justin Verlander beat Josh Gray. He had a key at bat, hit a double off the left field wall, hits a double, and he scores. So that was a big run for him. That was big for him. We played Detroit. We played Seattle. We shut them out. Let's see. In the 3-game series, we shut them out twice. Due to Jake Odorizzi and Christian Javier, we shut him out twice. And then Justin Verlander was the last pitcher. He ended up giving a late 2-run home run. That's here and there. We played the Detroit Tigers. We win the first game 3-2. I think we was up going into the 9th inning. We was up 2-0 going into the 9th inning. 2 outs, runner on. Ryan Presley just coming off the DL. Jamie Candelario comes up. He hits a home run. Then the Astros win it in the very next inning on a Kyle Tucker base hit. We win 2-3. We win 2-3 again. We win 2-3 the very next game. The last 3 games we win 3-2. They were both close. Last 3 games we win 3-2 against the Detroit. Then we go to Minnesota. We beat them 5-0 in a suspended game. The first suspended game, we beat them 5-0. And then, the last game of the series, we shut them out. We shut out the Detroit Tigers 5-0. That's due to Justin I think we shut out the Detroit Tigers. That's due to Odorizzi. First game of the Minnesota series, we shut out Minnesota. I believe, who was pitching that game? Urquidy was pitching that game, and then it got rained out. And then we had Brian Abreu comes up. He wins that game for us. He starts off the game. He wins that game for us. Then the doubleheader, the doubleheader, Brian Abreu pitched a doubleheader. Start out pitching the doubleheader. The Astros win 11-3. Just come out smoking in that 6th inning. Astros scored 6 runners in the 6th inning. That started with the Kyle Tucker home run. And Kyle Tucker came up twice. Hits a double. And he hits a home run to start out the inning. He comes back around, he hits a double. The Astros just had batting practice. And then the day before that, as soon as the day ended, the Astros had a doubleheader with pretty much Garcia and Winder. Pitch. Garcia shut him out 5-0. Then we played the Washington Nationals. Varman Valdez, who's pitching outstanding lately. He wins 6-1. He wins that game 6-1. Astros, I believe they had a 5-run first inning. Astros had a 5-run first inning. That started with Jose Altuve with the home run. I think Jordan had a home run in the game. Bregman has a double. And I think Yuli Gurriel hits his first home run. I think he hits his home run in this series. Yuli Gurriel has 2 home runs in the series. The very second game against the Washington Nationals, give credit to the Washington Nationals. Washington Nationals came out with the bats. Christian Javier got roughed up pretty bad. Started in the first inning. Astros tried to show some stability comeback, but they just couldn't do it. But give credit to the bats of the Washington National, Nelson Cruz, Hernandez, and Juan Soto. Give credit to them. In the very next game, Verlander pitched against Patrick Corbin. He wins that game 8-0. Shutout game for Justin Verlander right there. The Astros win that game 8-0. Astros got their 2 runs on a Martin not a home run. You had Yuli Gurriel has a home run in that game as well. Has a home run in the game as well. Astros play really, really well. We go to the first game of the series against the Boston Red Sox. We lose that game 6-3. Got rained out for a little bit, but Hector Neris gave up 3 runs in the eighth inning. After the Astros just took the lead, Trevor Story ends up hitting the home run. To tie the game up, and then Hector Neris giving up a home run to Xander Bogaerts pretty much to put the game away at 6-3. Astros come back later that day. The next day, they put 13 runs on the Boston Red Sox, 13-4 runs on the Boston Red Sox. Urquidy pitched against Nathan Eovaldi. Astros just put the pounding on Nathan Eovaldi. Carlos Correa first. I mean, not Carlos Correa, but Jeremy Pena first game coming back. Jeremy Pena had a home run at the Green Monster. Hits a home run over the Green Monster. Kyle Tucker had a home run. Jordan had a home run in that game. It was basically batting practice again. Now, the bats just came out exploding. The next game of the series, pretty much the afternoon game, Astros gets up 1-0 on a Jose Altuve home run. And then right after that, Boston just took control of the game. Nick Pivetta beats Luis Garcia. Then the very next, this was the home series right here that the Astros won. The Texas Rangers win 5-1 on Ramon Valdez. Good game, good pitching game right here. And the Astros get shut out by Martin Perez. Christian Javier gives up a home run to Cole Calhoun. That was pretty much it. All whoever scored a run in that game, that was who was winning that game. And Martin Perez just came out with good pitching performance. Very next game, Justin Verlander pitches great. Outpitches John Gray. Presley gets his 5th save of the season. In the very next game, I did that game. The Texas Rangers win. The Houston Astros win 5-2 on a double by Jordan Alvarez. Jose Altuve had a leadoff home run again in the game. Yuli Gurriel had a double. Bregman had a double to bring in a run. The game was pretty much exciting. We lost 6-1 to the Cleveland Indians. First game, pretty much. Second game, we won 7-3. We won 7-3. Ramon Valdez, another good pitching performance. And Christian Javier wins 2-1 the last game. You had Ryan Presley again with the save. Christian Javier pitches a good game. And we open up tonight with the Seattle Mariners. But it will be Verlander pitching against Flexen. I like this pitching matchup. Verlander's been a beast this whole series. The bat's starting to come alive. Kyle Tucker gets his first home run at home against the Cleveland Indians. It was just fun. So the Astros right now are 29-16. They're 2.5 games up over the Los Angeles Angels, who did lose last night to the Toronto Blue Jays. The Astros did have a tough part of the first part of their schedule. They end up playing the Blue Jays. They end up playing the Angels. And while the Astros were playing those, the Angels was having easy series. And the Astros still managed to be in first place by the time being. The pitching is very good. The bullpen has been very good for the Astros, man. I'm very impressed how this team been doing. Jeremy Pena, 293 so far is his batting average. Jordan Alvarez leads the team in home runs with 12. Kyle Tucker has 8 home runs. With 240 batting average. Like I said again, Astros are 22nd in Astros are basically 22nd in hitting. Astros are 22nd in hitting, in batting this year. They're 22nd in batting this year. The pitching, pretty much, for the Astros, I believe they're second in pitching. Astros are second in pitching overall. Their bullpen is first. Their fielding, the Astros are a top fielding team in the National League, and in the National Baseball League. The Astros top for 13 in runs. They're 22nd in batting average. base on balls percentage. Astros are 17th in slugging percentage. The Astros are 6th in slugging percentage. They are 6th in slugging percentage, pretty much. So the Astros are they would get the batting average up. I believe they get the batting average up. They would get the bases on balls up as well. The Astros ranked 22nd in batting. Pitching wise, the Astros are the second best pitching team behind the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're ranked number 2 in starting rotation and starting pitching with a 2.81 ERA for the Houston Astros. In fielding and defense, the Astros are sixth in the league. I'm surprised in fielding. The Reds, bad as they've been, has been bad. It's been very good, bad as the Reds been. San Diego is behind the Reds. The Mets is behind the Blue Jays, the Royals, and the Astros are number 6 in fielding right now. So, again, all around good performances by the Houston Astros. They're back in first place. And like I said, man, y'all been seeing a lot of times y'all been seeing Coach Dante stream these Astros games. I haven't been able to get many recaps out there for you guys, man. But again, after the NBA season over, you're gonna start seeing me doing more and more baseball. I'm not gonna just be doing the Astros. I'm gonna be just doing pretty much any team I get an opportunity to do. So like I said again, I like what this Astros team is doing. Jeremy Pena looks very good. Looks like so far he's the rookie of the year so far with the 293 batting average. He's been hitting the ball really, really well. The defense has been good. The defense has been very good so far, man. And I've been very impressed with this Astros baseball team so far. Michael Brantley has 41 hits on this team, man. Alex Bregman has got off to a slow start, a 230 start, but I got a sense he'll pick it up. He had a home run in the game earlier this weekend. Jeremy Pena has 35 strikeouts. Jeremy Pena has 35 strikeouts. He's got to cut the strikeouts down a lot. Too. You have Monty Maldonado. He leads the team in strikeouts with 36. Kyle Tucker, I'm surprised he's been striking out a lot lately. He struck out at least 33 times. Bregman struck out 28 times. You have Yuli struck out 23 times. He has 23 strikeouts. Michael Brantley has 18 strikeouts. Aledmys Diaz has 18. Nico Goodrum, he rarely get on to do something. He has 23 strikeouts, and Jason Castro has 21 strikeouts. So far, Mauricio Dubay, since he has became an Astro, he has not struck out not one time at the plate, so he's been very, very good as an Astro. He just been making a lot of contact, but he has been very good putting the bat on the ball. He's the only one really hasn't struck out. Jose Altuve with 22 strikeouts. He's going to cut that down a lot. So Jeremy Pena so far has 7 home runs so far with a 293 batting average. So that's the end of the video, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe on the video. Just giving you a guys quick recap of the Houston Astros being in first place, how they've been playing, how the pitching been doing. Everything has been great for the Astros. The bullpen, the fielding wise, you're starting to see some of these bats are being patient now. It was no concern earlier in the year how this team was doing because they always start out like this and they always find a way to make some adjustments. So let's see, can the Astros, get a win this coming series against the Seattle Mariners. Like the pitching matchup tonight. Again, you got Justin Verlander, who's 5-1, who's been hot, who's on the verge of being a Cy Young Award winner again. He has not missed a step going up against Flexen, who's 1-6 right now. So let's see, can the Astros come out, get some early run support from this team. You got Urquidy versus Gilbert. You got Garcia versus Gonzalez. Gonzalez has probably been their best pitcher. And like I say, the Astros play the Oakland A's. They play the Kansas City Royals. Then they play the Seattle Mariners. They play the Marlins. So the Astros pretty much got a pretty good schedule right here on our hand. When you go into June, you got the Whites. It gets a little tougher. You got the White Sox in the 3-game series at home. You got the Mets in a 2-game series at home. You got the Yankees in a whole 3-game series. That's going to be a good series right there. Then you got the Mets again in June. And like I say, the Astros schedule is getting more and more easier. But again, I'm not gonna overlook any team. So comment, like, and subscribe on the video, man. Thank you guys, man. About to get some sleep, man. Thank you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Very exciting week for me. Birthday is Saturday, so appreciate you guys. Comment, like, and subscribe. And we up out of here, you guys.